Attention all passengers. The stellar ships Cavor and Barbicane will soon begin their final approach to the moon. Please put your scientific instruments away, return to your seats, fasten your safety harnesses, and listen to this brief message. Hello, my name is Melissa Honig, and I am the lead organizer of the Watch City Steampunk Festival in Waltham, Massachusetts. I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you so much to everyone who's been part of this festival, putting it together, supporting us, and we do hope to bring you a live event next year in 2022. Fingers crossed, get your shots. I want to take a moment to thank our sponsors, the Downtown Waltham Partnership, who have been bringing this festival to us for a number of years. I also want to thank the Charles River Museum of Industry and Innovation, the original creators of this festival, who have always continued to be big supporters. I would also like to thank those sponsors who have supported us with grants, including the Mass Cultural Council, the Waltham Cultural Council, and the First Parish in Waltham's Jones Partnership Fund. I also want to say a huge thank you to these individual donors who have given money in even small amounts to the festival. It all helps, including Janelle Landry and the anonymous in Waltham donor. I would also like to give a shout out to the City of Waltham and Mayor McCarthy, and we look forward to working with the city again to put on next year's event. I also want to thank all of the vendors and performers who have been part of this event today. It's really meant a lot to have you work with us on this virtual event, and we hope that we will be able to see everybody live in person next time around. I also have to give a huge boost of thanks to all of my committee members, everybody who has helped so much to put this together. Special shout out to Isaiah Plavnik, who came up with all the details of the plot line, and all of the performers who've been in our videos. And finally, thanks to all of you for attending today and watching our festival. If you enjoyed it, if you want to support us, you can go to our website, watchcityfestival.com, and there's a couple ways you can support us. One, we do have a donate button. Also, we have a Redbubble account, and you can order a t-shirt with this year's logo, also with our regular logo and our airship logo, and you can get it on t-shirts, stickers, mugs. You can order really horrible color combinations if you want to. It's all there for you. And all of that goes back in to help support the festival for next year. Thank you so much for joining us on this trip to the moon. And now I have to figure out how to get home.
Well, wasn't that entertaining? Let's have another big hand for all of our fantastic in-flight performers. We should shortly be...
I say, orbital proximity alert.
We're approaching our destination. As are we, mon frère.
Monsieur Sedgwick, engage the retro thrusters.
That's the blue one, right?
We, the blue one.
Engaging retro boosters.
I say, Captain Von Arkham, all gravity to stern plates.
Aye, aye, Mr. Wells.
Écoutez, the signal is becoming clearer. Oh.
By George. Is it music?
Why does that funky groove sound so familiar?
I say, what is that?
Attention all passengers, a dance party is now in progress. Feel free to release your seatbelts and hustle your bustles.
Oh, it's really rubbed some funk on it, hasn't it?
Narkatala, Topofange, Zirtak Tut, Gold Barta, Zirtot Sintap, do ravadulap. You're on your way. You'll be here soon on the moon. How long will you stay? Forever and a day on the moon. Gouda, the Brie, Blue, Feta, Havarti, Ricotta, Romano, Cottage, Colby, Parmesan Munsters, 3 times 3, Alakazam, Alakazum, look if you will, but no cheese on the moon. Tell me, is man mean? Tell me, is man kind? You're almost here. Spend a day, spend a year on the moon. When you land, you might sink into the sand on the Gouda, the Brie, Blue, Feta, Havarti, Ricotta, Romano, Cottage, Colby, Parmesan Munsters, 3 times 3, Alakazam, Alakazum, look if you will, but no cheese on the moon. You're on your way, you'll be here soon on the moon. How long will you stay? Forever and a day on the moon.
Attention all passengers. Welcome to the Lunar Landing Terminal on the Moon. You may now retrieve your belongings and disembark the spacecraft.
Superb, superb. It only remains for me to thank Sedgwick for...
Moon cheese is the future. The future!
Yes. And to thank Messrs. Wells and Verne for leading this momentous expedition.
Je vous en prie, Captain Von Ockham, for Monsieur Sedgwick. The pleasure was ours, mostly.
Yes, it was most edifying. Such a shame you had to be here.
And thank you all at last, to all our brave interstellar explorers, and to those of you watching at home. Till next we meet at the Watch City Steampunk Festival.
Well done, well done. Please don't hurry back.